A time that I disappointed someone occurred when I had a role as a scientific advisor for a project that was attempting to create a virtual reality module of the insulin secretion process in a pancreatic beta cell from start to finish. My role as the scientific advisor was to basically create the outline of the insulin secretion pathway so that the designers and animators could then transform this into visual representations that would be meaningful to the the normal population of non-scientists, and then they could transform that into a virtual reality experience. And I disappointed someone when I made an oversight of one of the stops along the pathway. I had spent many hours doing my research to create this insulin secretion pathway, referencing multiple databases. But when I went to go look more in depth at this one stop on the insulin secretion pathway, I came to find that this stop was just something that was inserted into these databases, but had never been proven as a legitimate stop on the insulin secretion pathway. I was very shocked to find this, as I thought that I had done my job with complete thoroughness. And as soon as I found out, I went and spoke to my supervisor as well as the artist working on creating the part for this part of the pathway, the pieces for this part of the pathway. I think it was very important that I went and immediately addressed this problem so that no time was wasted. And I was able to talk to my supervisor about potential solutions, including representing this part of the pathway in a different way and going around a different part of the insulin secretion pathway as it had many different branches. I felt it was important to take ownership for the issue and state exactly why it happened. And I was able to work with my team members to create a solution. Through this effort, I did come to realize there was many solutions and many different pathways along the insulin secretion pathway that we could have used. Um, it was very useful to uncover this information because then I was able to email the databases that I had originally created the insulin secretion pathway based on and tell them about this oversight of one part of the pathway that didn't seem to be very clearly defined. Learning this lesson of coming forward when you realize that you have made a mistake equipped me to face problems in my personal life or in the lab or in the clinics in a similar manner. Rather than succumbing to the initial panic after making a mistake or disappointing someone, I've learned to take responsibility and work with my team members to find a solution. Ultimately, I think that this will prepare me to calmly take on many obstacles in my future and come up with an innovative response and feel good moving forward with the solution.